What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and welcome to week 2 of the DDL. This week I'm up against AlexUsedSplash and his kinda crazy snow/rain team. He's got Vanillix for the snow, he's got Politoed for the rain, and he's got Mega Pokemon that can take advantage of either of them. Dragonite, really powerful in rain, being able to launch off huge hurricanes, and it also does get water moves. I wouldn't be surprised to see Weather Ball on that whenever he brings it. I don't know if he brings it here, but maybe. Sableye can also set the rain. Didn't I just fight rain plus Sableye last week? Oh well. Vanillix setting the snow. It's actually like a really strong snow setter too. It has a really decent special attack. Tinkaton, that's a steel type. That's coming. We'll get back to that. Mega Greninja is going to be coming. It's going to be spamming Blizzard, and I'm terrified of it. I'd be very happy if it stays on the bench, but double Blizzard spam, maybe even triple Blizzard spam, I do expect, because he also has Rotom Frost, who can just also spam Blizzard. Kleavor is an interesting pick, Politoed. Mega Scovillain is something, I don't know if he brings it, but I have to prep for it. And then he's got Quick Draw, Quick Claw, Slowbro as an option, which means any form of speed control I have is moot. So my thinking when going into this team, last week I fought Rain plus Sableye and decided that was too much weather control to bring Hippowdon. Now I'm fighting Rain plus Sableye plus Vanillix, so I really can't justify bringing Hippowdon. Another thing that's kind of unfortunate, Basculegion, a powerful Scarf user, is slower than his Rotom, slower than his Kleavor, and slower than his Vanillix. He could slap a Scarf on any of those and hit me with super effective Thunderbolts, Sharpness boosted Night Slashes, super effective Freeze Dries. I'm sure one of those three things is going to be coming. I would be really surprised if it isn't. So I'm actually thinking leaving Basculegion on the bench this week. So what I've thought I was cooking up, Farigiraf plus Kangaskhan Trick Room seems okay. Tinkaton is going to be a big pain though. Tinkaton has Mold Breaker. So if I have Kangaskhan with Inner Focus and Farigiraf with Armor Tail, it can actually fake out through the Armor Tail, and it can flinch Inner Focus Pokemon. So that it's going to be a pain. But I think I'm still gonna go that route. We've got what other big problems on his team? Scovillain's a problem because Mega Scovillain, whenever you hit it, its Spicy Spray can burn you. I have to respect that in team preview. I don't know if he's for sure gonna bring it against my team. I have a few things that don't care, but I have a few things that definitely do care. So let's get into the team I'm bringing this week. Here we've got basically a Trick Room package plus Gyarados secondary. With this Kangaskhan, which we're going scrappy because Inner Focus isn't going to help unless there's like a fake out Sableye, we can fake out and get up Trick Room with our Grazing Bolt here. I know y'all love Grazing Bolt. And then, under Trick Room, we can Thunder Wave our own Kangaskhan to power up our Facade. And this is a little bit of a protection against Scovillain. If we get burned by Scovillain, we have a super powerful 140 base power Facade that does not take into account the burn attack drop. I also brought Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr can sweep under Trick Room, but we're not actually Guts. Don't tell Alex. I'm sure he'll see it. He'll be like, it's Guts. I can't burn it with Scovillain or I will be screwed. And so I'm going to take advantage of Iron Fist. Iron Fist does not announce itself, so he won't know if we do everything carefully. Hammer Arm gets boosted and can lower our speed, but we're not minimum speed. The stats we have here, actually, we are speed creeping our own Farigiraf. So what we can do is we can use Farigiraf, use Hyper Voice, get some chip down, especially important for breaking Dragonite's multiscale before my Conkeldurr attacks under Trick Room. And then we've just got good coverage. Helping Hand Knockoff is pretty good against Slowbro if that comes and wants to like imprison our Trick Room. The Mach Punch is good after after Trick Room's over because we've got Black Belt and Iron Fist boosting it, so it's a really powerful move. The rest of this team, after Trick Room fades, the idea is to go into this Excadrill. This Excadrill is, in fact, faster than all of their Scarfers. So if they've got Scarf Rotom, if they've got Scarf Vanillix, if they've got Scarf Kleavor, we're going to be able to outspeed them and hit them super effectively. Probably not get a KO directly, but if we put down damage with our Farigiraf, or if we have a Helping Hand on the board, then we can start getting big KOs. We can also KO the Rotom if Snow isn't up, but I do suspect Snow will be up if Rotom's on the field. Though I guess If he's going Rain, it still might be reasonable to bring Rotom, in which case that's a great matchup. And then the last two are a different package. If I want to just sweep with Gyarados, I can pair it with Clefable with Follow Me, a non-Mega Kangaskhan with Fake Out, and then anything else in the back, whether I actually want for Farigiraf, but it would probably be Excadrill, because Excadrill here has Bulldoze. This Gyarados is faster than everything except Greninja and Scarf users at +1, but has to get to +2 to catch his Scarf user or his Greninja, unless he has no speed on his Greninja, which is possible. So what the idea is, we can boost up, maybe bring in Excadrill to get the extra speed we need, or try to go for 2 Dragon Dances, and then sweep with Waterfall and Stone Edge. Stone Edge is, it seems unreliable, but it's actually my most reliable way to get knockouts into a lot of his team. He's very weak to Rock. Dragonite, with a boost, will go down through Multiscale because Mega Gyarados has Mold Breaker, turning the tides on him there. Vanillix, Rotom Frost, Greninja, if it turns into an Ice type, is weak to Stone Edge. Kleavor is weak to Stone Edge. And I wouldn't want to hit Scovillain with Gyarados, but if I have to, I would like it to go down in one hit. Stone Edge can hit that super effectively as well. If you want to see some of the EVs on this team and what they're for, the Kangaskhan, I'm speed creeping in base form, no speed Tinkaton. I think my Kangaskhan and his Tinkaton, the exact speed stats are going to be something I need to find out in the middle of battle. Because if he's creeping my Kangaskhan when I Mega Evolve, the Tinkaton will only have a little bit of speed investment, and then my Mega Kangaskhan has speed crept that. But if he just goes a lot of speed, which is reasonable if he wants to outspeed something like Rotom, Kangaskhan's never going to catch that. And then it's fine because we're going to Thunder Wave ourselves in Trick Room anyway, so it doesn't matter that we have a little bit of speed. I explained the Conkeldurr speed has to go after Farigiraf. I have mostly special defense on the defensive tools because he has a very special heavy team. The Excadrill is just fast enough to catch any of his Scarf users by being my own Scarf user, unless he Scarfs the Tinkaton, I guess, but that sounds like a terrible idea. You wouldn't want to Scarf yourself into Gigaton Hammer. Clefable, just very bulky. I don't plan on ever Mega Evolving that, but it's an option. There's even a mode where I bring all of my Megas, dang. And then Gyarados, I explained the EVs on that one. We should be living a lot of hits with this team. We should be able to do a lot of damage when we get set up. We do miss one-hit KOs, but Hyper Voice can chip things into range. So guess I'm ready to go. All right, here we are. He brought Greninja and Scovillain, no Dragonite. Slowbro, Tinkaton, Sableye, and Politoed. This is not what I expected at all. There is no snow. Oh. Okay. I'm still going to stick to the plan. Kangaskhan and Farigiraf with Conkeldurr, Excadrill? Is there anything wrong with that? Excadrill is still a really good bet into Tinkaton. Does huge damage into Slowbro as well. Could it be Scarf Politoed? That would be slower than my Basculegion. Okay, so leaving Basculegion at home wasn't it, because all right, I need to scare him with the Facade and the fake Guts that's actually not Guts. Taking out Sableye. I like the Gyarados for game 2. Because hopefully I can scare away this Scovillain once I reveal Facade. Answers to my Trick Room include Sableye gets Taunt, though it can't Prankster Taunt in front of Farigiraf. Greninja learns Taunt. Slowbro can Imprison. Those are basically the auto-stopping my Trick Room plans that I see potentially on his team. All right. Are you Mold Breaker? Yep, of course you are. Do I want to keep my Scrappy? I think I would rather just have more stats. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to try to fake out Scovillain. and I'm going to set Trick Room. And we're going to find out the speed tiers between Tinkaton and Kangaskhan right here, right now. At least Mega Kangaskhan. Assuming Tinkaton also goes for Fake Out. Hamill Montana is an amazing nickname, by the way. I love that. Did I click Trick Room? I think I clicked Trick Room. Scovillain is going to Mega Evolve. So even if we just trade Fake Outs and I get burned, that's not bad. Alright, they are in fact faster. But here, take this Fake Out. Oh no, I'm burned! Whatever will I do? Alright, do I still want Trick Room? I have Conkeldurr. But Excadrill is actually fast. And we've confirmed we're actually faster than the Scovillain this turn, so I click Facade into Scovillain. And then... do I want Trick Room? I think so. My Kangaskhan's slower than their Tinkaton, after all. But they didn't bring Greninja. So I might not want Trick Room since I'm not getting the Thunder Wave. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch modes. I think I'm gonna Thunder Wave the Tinkaton. There's a Gigaton Hammer. We take that pretty well, actually. Tinkaton is not very strong. And here, have a Facade. Bye-bye. You're not bringing that game too, I can tell you that. Alright, Kangaskhan has done her job preparing for Gyarados in Game 2. Now, we still have to bring this one home, but it's not a bad start. Technically, we never revealed we had Trick Room at all. The Thunder Wave will make Kangaskhan move before Tinkaton, and a boosted Facade is pretty good, but not amazing. Oh, hello, Slowbro. I don't want to get Quick Drawed, but I need to click Facade into that. I think I back it up with a Hyper Voice, because if I back it up with a Helping Hand, and I get Quick Claw Focus Blasted to the face or something, then I don't get any damage down, and that would suck. I need to Hyper Voice in case Tinkaton's... oh, there it goes! They get both the Quick Claw and the Quick Draw, so that means it's using an attacking move. Baby Doll Eyes. Interesting. And just Psychic. Okay, Kangaskhan, we can take a Psychic pretty well. We're at -1 attack now, so this won't do nearly as much. Does over half, though. Okay. Cool. We can take out Slowbro with Farigiraf. Do I want to get off the field with Kangaskhan now? If it's going to be potentially a Quick Claw Psychic or a Baby Doll Eyes, which is funny because it goes through the Armor Tail because of the Mold Breaker. I could also Sucker Punch there. I think I'm fine to bring in Excadrill now and click Hyper Voice. I think that's fine. Save the Facade for the thing in the back, whatever it is. If it's Sableye, yikes, but... Alright. Alright, we take out Slowbro and we get Excadrill in. Tinkaton was fully paralyzed. Perfect. And it went before Farigiraf, but it was faster than my Kangaskhan, so... there's no guarantee which of us is faster right now between Farigiraf and Tinkaton. All we know is they're faster than my Kangaskhan, but they could be fast enough to also be faster than my Farigiraf when they're paralyzed. But if they're only just faster than my Kangaskhan, then Farigiraf is faster now. If they were going for Gigaton Ham... well, if I had seen what they had went for there, then I would know whether I know, but I don't know, so I don't know. Alright, Politoed. You're not going to appreciate a Facade later. Tinkaton has Fake Out, Gigaton Hammer, and Baby Doll Eyes. There's no way you have Protect. I'm going to click High Horsepower, and I'm going to click Hyper Voice. Yeah, I think Damage Chip onto Politoed is the best thing I can do, better than Thunder Wave, which could just miss. Alright, they just Baby Doll Eyes, so they probably are just trying to live this High Horsepower. But they don't anyway. Cool. Good job, Excadrill. And you're probably going to do that one thing and go down, but that is all I needed you to do. Oh, it's into Farigiraf. That's cool. We live! The crit! All that special defense paying off. Okay, that is not much damage into Politoed, who has leftovers. I don't need to reveal my final Pokemon. I think I could finish it off with High Horsepower plus Hyper Voices into Facade when one of these goes down. That's doing okay damage. They have Whirlpool on Politoed. That is good to know. Weather Ball, Whirlpool, leftovers. Definitely a Perish Song as well, and then presumably Protect. Ooh, crit Hyper Voice. Nice damage. I'm assuming Perish Song and Protect are the last two moves. Let's go High Horsepower, and let's not reveal anything new. Let's just click Hyper Voice. No choice but the High Horsepower with Excadrill here. Yeah, okay, Protect confirmed. I would like to know if it's Perish Song versus Icy Wind. Or maybe Encore. I don't think it would be Encore. This is a Disable Pokemon on his team. I didn't think about that potential combo. Yeah, Sableye gets Disable. But it would be a Prankster Disable, and they haven't been able to get rid of Farigiraf so far. You're still in High Horsepower range, I believe. So yeah, going for the double Protect makes sense. And goodbye, Politoed. All right, a 4-0 to get started. I will take it. There's no way they do the exact same thing because Scovillain was not the choice. Not correct. Good game. Let's play game 2. All right. Facade was amazing. Okay. Kangaskhan, you did great. Presumably scaring out the Scovillain for next time. Not a fan of the Baby Doll Eyes. That means Gyarados setup is going to be really hard to pull off. I could just go the same thing again. They're going to adapt. We know the Fake Out doesn't work, unfortunately, because they have a faster Tinkaton. I'm going to go with the Gyarados route. I'm going to go Gyarados plus Kangaskhan. Clefable Excadrill. I'm less confident now that I know they have Baby Doll Eyes. Because typically with like Prankster moves, you could become a Dark type and be immune to them, but Baby Doll Eyes isn't a Prankster move. It's just a priority move. That happens to be a status move. Yeah, that's different. You brought the other Mega. Okay. Not a surprise there. I like this Intimidate. Don't love that you are Greninja. I'm going to Protect on this Fake Out turn and bring in Clefable. If you Gigaton Hammer turn 1 into Kangaskhan, yikes. Greninja's gonna Mega Evolve. We're gonna see what type it becomes. I'm a little worried they might have Low Kick, which is why I'm just saying I'm getting right out of here. They could double into Kangaskhan with Fake Out into Low Kick. I don't have Protect. A lot of Kangaskhan's don't have Protect, so they might see that coming. Yeah, they Fake Out the Kang slot. Low Kick. Grass Knot. Grass Knot is not cool. Alright, depending on the Tinkaton investment, we might actually be able to live a Gigaton Hammer, plus Greninja moves first anyway. So I'm happy to go for a Dragon Dance here, plus a Follow Me. Should it be a Dragon Dance and a Life Dew? No, I want to Follow Me in case it's Baby Doll Eyes. I need to keep myself safe from that. Oh, if Greninja's not attacking at all, that's awesome. If I can protect my Gyarados for an extra turn by living this Gigaton Hammer because I intimidated you. Now, if you're like crazy invested. Okay, good. You're not. I don't know if... I don't remember the calc. I don't think it can take unless it has like Metal Coat. But now Greninja... Don't think we know what Tinkaton's final move is. Presumably it wants to click Baby Doll Eyes. I'm going to click... I'm not going to Mega Evolve because that Grass Knot is terrifying. I'm going to Waterfall. And I'm going to Follow Me. Yeah, because Greninja's move has to go first before Tinkaton if they're attacking, but Greninja would move second if they go for Baby Doll Eyes. So I could keep my attack boost this turn. Maybe Greninja has some sort of spread move. It could have Sludge Wave. I could see that. I don't know why you wouldn't have clicked that last turn, though. Just to definitely get rid of Clefable. And get some damage on Gyarados. Hydro Pump connects. That is fine. We're going to see Tinkaton's final attack unless we get the flinch here. So we know it's not Scarf, so we're faster. Huge damage, Gyarados. Oh my goodness. They were Citrus Berry. Okay. And their last move is Play Rough. That's fine. You don't have much attack. Don't drop mine. Good. I'm bringing in Kangaskhan here. And I'm actually going to double the Tinkaton. Who am I going to Mega Evolve? Who could he have in the back? Could be anything. I would definitely like to Mega Evolve my Gyarados if he has Sableye in the back. So Waterfall plus Fake Out. I'm hoping Greninja just protects, doesn't want to take a big hit here for free. Ooh, Greninja does want to take a big hit for free. All right, let's see if you have any speed investment. They were going for a priority move. They do have speed investment. This Grass Knot's gonna hurt. And hurt it did. Yikes. Yikes. That's bad. That's really, really bad. That's a huge crit. Oh my goodness. We were gonna take out Tinkaton if we lived that hit. Okay. Well, Kangaskhan, I guess you get to Mega Evolve. What move I lock into here is important. If it's Politoed last... How do I win this? Because it's just going to be Hydro Pump Takeout Excadrill this turn. Unless I can stop the Greninja. I need to lock Iron Head, Mega Ice Punch. This is not good. Iron Head plus Ice Punch should confirm against the Greninja, but like even with a -1, but like, yeah, because they're gonna -1 the Kangaskhan. They're gonna Hydro Pump the Excadrill. They're gonna find out we're Scarf here, but maybe we flinch. Good damage. Hydro Pump misses. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Nice. They can get another Baby Doll Eyes off before I take them out is the problem. Politoed's probably the scariest thing that could be back. Sableye would be a little iffy too. Well, then I guess Iron Head would probably take that out eventually. Facade would, not Facade, Foul Play would do a ton of damage to us though. Hoping to see like Slowbro. Since we now know it probably doesn't have Focus Blast. Maybe it does have Focus Blast, I just didn't click it. I don't think it has Focus Blast. Okay, Slowbro is what we want to see. I'm gonna Iron Head. And Facade into Hama Montana. Alright, you're gonna lower Kangaskhan's attack. You didn't quick draw this turn, which is nice. Iron Head does take it out, nice. Thank you for never dropping Excadrill's attack. Does this mean you have a move for Excadrill? Because if you have Fire Blast... Ooh, that's not doing any damage. Shell Sidearm. Poison me, poison me, poison me, poison me, poison me. 20%, poison me. Ah. And it is Politoed. Well, we Iron Head the Politoed. And we Facade the Politoed. Maybe they'll quick draw poison us. Oh, that crit was so bad. Alright, no quick draw here. We'll get the Iron Head chance for flinch. Maybe Rock Slide would have been better. Oh, that Facade is doing nothing at -2. Yeah, Weather Ball comes through. We're gonna lose this one for sure. Question is how badly. Shell Sidearm. At this point, even if you do poison me, the damage boost isn't gonna help. The Politoed has Protect, so I guess I go after Slowbro. Crit Sucker Punch into it. Maybe I shouldn't reveal that I have Sucker Punch. Yeah, thought about that too late. Oh well. Ah, quick draw. No. Ah, no crit. Alright. Should be done here. Shell Sidearm, bam. Goodbye. Okay. Gyarados was gonna work, but Greninja with Grass Knot is really scary. Good game, Alex. Alright, if it's gonna be Rain Package, I think I go Trick Room mode with Kangaskhan and Conkeldurr, with Gyarados as the final instead of Excadrill. Gyarados is fine to not Mega Evolve. We don't, because then we would just become weak to Play Rough and Grass Knot. Like the extra stats or whatever, we can Mega Evolve the Kangaskhan in this matchup. Baby Doll Eyes is really annoying. And I'm not bringing anything that takes care of Tinkaton very quickly. Yeah, I just can't afford to bring Excadrill if they're going to bring double water. It's my best bet into Tinkaton, but I guess my best bet into Tinkaton is just trust that it can't do much damage, especially when I'm bringing Intimidate. And just power through the rest of the team as quickly as possible. Have 2 threats on the field doing damage, so maybe get Farigiraf off the field as soon as possible. Let's see. Alright, same lead as the last game, that's cool. I'm going to... Do I want to Mega yet? I don't think I do. I think I want to just click Fake Out into Greninja and go for Trick Room. Because then I have the side Thunderwave Facade combo if I get Trick Room here. And if I don't get Trick Room here, it's because I got faked out on Farigiraf and we just traded fake outs, which would be fine. Okay, you fake out my Kang. You got low kick? Hydro Pump, turn into a water type. Shouldn't be able to KO anything. Good. Alright, let's Mega Evolve Facade and Self Thunderwave. As much damage as I can into this Greninja right here. If we get Baby Doll Eyes and don't get the KO, that's whatever. We can finish it off with Hyper Voice and start hammering down with Hammer Arm. Oh, they protect the Greninja. Paralyze our own Kangaskhan. You gonna take out Kangaskhan with a Gigaton Hammer here? Yes. Yikes. Not a fan. Alright, Conkeldurr. Time to put in some work. Hammer Arm. Yeah, how about Hammer Arm plus Hyper Voice here? Into the Greninja. Greninja swapping for Slowbro? Yes. Hyper Voice is good damage. Hammer Arm is surprisingly good damage. Play Rough into Conkeldurr does a ton of damage. Great. If they're min speed Slowbro, they'll move first, which sucks. I need to bring in Gyarados and just go for Hyper Voice. Ah, they're quick drawn. Yeah, Psychic incoming. Alright, Weaken Up Tinkaton is nice. There's Psychic. That's a lot of damage. Hyper Voice is doing good. And another Play Rough. Cool. How's this Trick Room doing? Last turn. I'm going Protect. I need to get rid of the Quick Draw, honestly. Don't like giving them a swap, but I need to protect Hyper Voice here. Because, like, what I want to do is Dragon Dance. Okay, it's a double into Gyarados. That's nice. How am I ever beating this Greninja? Grass Knot probably takes me from here. Can I sweep with Conkeldurr without Gyarados? Maybe? I think I need to go for the double protect Trick Room play. This is not looking good. Oh no. Yep, there's Grass Knot. Grass type Greninja. There goes Gyarados. Another crit. Okay. I might have lived that, honestly. And then a -1 Gigaton Hammer. That's nothing. Who cares? Alright, with all the damage I've done to Tinkaton, it's definitely in Hammer Arm range, so I'm just going to Hyper Voice, Hammer Arm the Tink. It can't protect. You know I went after Greninja hard last time. You might just attack, though. It's, like, perfectly reasonable. Oof. Okay, Greninja swap. I love that. Hello, Politoed. Baby doll eyes. Sure. I'm hoping you don't get another one of those off ever. Good. Good, good, good. The Politoed is really bulky. Obviously I Hyper Voice, but also I Hammer Arm into... If Greninja protects, it becomes a normal type, which you... It's pretty awkward for you either way. I'm gonna Hammer Arm into the Politoed and click Hyper Voice. Good. They're turning into a normal type, and they're protecting the Greninja. I made the right play this turn. You no longer have Stab for your water moves. We have big damage on this Politoed. We might lose Conkeldurr. We're very specially bulky, and I think that Politoed is really bulky itself. So if it doesn't have the offense, that would be awesome. It is Weather Ball into Conkeldurr. Come on, Conkeldurr. Alright, Farigiraf, it's all on you. Which, maybe. Click Hyper Voice until Greninja can hit a Hydro Pump. The Hydro Pumps are no longer Stab. I think we can take out Politoed here. You should protect the Politoed, though. Oh, you have Helping Hand. That works, actually. That makes sense. Hyper Voice doesn't take out Politoed. Oh, no. Dark Pulse. We lose this. We lose this! Last turn of Trick Room, you could protect both. If you don't, if you go for Helping Hand and Dark Pulse, my play is to Thunder Wave your Greninja. Man. That Greninja's tough. Protect Politoed, don't protect the Greninja. Ah, dang. Alright, there's no way I can win now. Dark Pulse, game over. Oh, after a great game one. Oh, man. What's the right move to click here? I think it's Thunder Wave Greninja. I don't have anything here. Because it's just Dark Pulse KO. GG. Oh, man. That Grass Knot game 2 was devastating. Game 3, they played really well, game 3. GG's, Alex. Alright, we're back. After reviewing those matches, game 1 went really well. We were well prepped against Scovillain. But the rest of our prep was mostly against Mega Dragonite and Snow Greninja. Rain Greninja was the pick that I was not well prepared for, and that's what ended up doing me in. Great calls, Alex. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and then go check out Alex's video. His channel will be linked in the description below. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.